He was clearly an excellent mechanic, but every day he studied the structure and construction of furniture. What's even stranger was that every time he was on duty, he'd have a few drinks with his comrades, because he had been stationed at the offshore watchtower for a solid 10 years. Yet he still couldn't get the replacement comrades he was waiting for, so it was inevitable that he had some complaints. Finally, one day, they discovered a ship sent by headquarters, but oddly enough, the 4 comrades aboard had mysteriously vanished, and even the ship's cabin had suffered severe damage. Luckily, thanks to the bald-headed man's exceptional repair skills, he managed to fix the supply ship's engine, giving Hunter a glimmer of hope for returning to the mainland. But just as he was about to share this news with the captain, with a serious face, said, "Immediately dismantle all parts from the ship, because until the replacement soldiers arrived, no one could leave their post." However, their 2-year term was already up. If they didn't leave before the next storm arrived, this hard-earned supply ship would undoubtedly be washed away by the tsunami. Time was running out. While the two of them were debating whether to disobey military orders, the captain suddenly appeared with Amy. After careful consideration, he decided to split the team. The platform needed at least 2 people to operate, so the captain ordered Hunter and the bald-headed man to return for rescue, and Amy, who volunteered to stay, would continue waiting for the replacement soldiers with him. Of course, Hunter couldn't agree. How could he allow his woman to stay alone with another man at the base? So he decided to stay in Amy's place, but Amy's response struck his heart hard.
Whatever you think you feel.
With red eyes, Hunter turned and left, but just then, in the dead of night, the base's alarm rang. The radar showed that another ship was approaching the base. The captain decisively ordered the bald-headed man to fire, but the first shell missed the target. The captain immediately ordered the bald-headed man to reload. Just as the second shell was about to be fired, Hunter suddenly realized something was wrong. The ship they were targeting was their supply ship. The bald-headed man, upon hearing this, stood frozen in place. Unexpectedly, the captain took out a handgun and began threatening him. He ordered the bald-headed man to run, and when he saw him shake his head, the captain directly fired. Luckily, the bald-headed man was only grazed in the ear, but the stubborn man still stood motionless. Then, at that moment, it turned out that Hunter was the one who fired the shell, and he hit the supply ship directly. At that moment, the bald-headed man completely snapped. The 3 of them locked the captain in the storage room, and Amy took the opportunity to reclaim the 2 keys to activate the nuclear weapons. The next day, Hunter came to deliver food to the captain. He asked, confused, why the supply ship had to be destroyed, but the captain revealed a secret. It turned out that the ship had appeared on the radar 3 months ago, but just as it was about to reach here, it suddenly changed its course, and then stayed off course for a long time. The only explanation was that someone had sent the wrong coordinates. Hunter's initial unwillingness to accept the mission cleared him of suspicion. That's why the captain had always been suspicious of Amy and the bald-headed man, and that's why he tried to get back the nuclear weapon keys from Amy and prevent the bald-headed man from leaving the base. But Hunter had already lost trust in the captain and didn't believe his words. However, at that moment, the bald-headed man